All right, hello and welcome everybody to the SuperBacaBros channel and tonight's stream of Neighborhood RPG, the show where I, Angelo Bacher, your GM, bring friends and family together to play Dungeons and Dragons. Tonight, we're continuing our Curse of Strahd campaign with our awesome players, and we're going to be doing our first, I don't want to say dungeon crawl, but exploring, if you will, in a singular place. And we're super excited to get into this campaign. I need to fix some cameras because I have Cyrus cut off a little bit.
I can move mine too. Good. I can. Here, I got you.
You got me? Thank you. I appreciate that. We're not the other way though. The other way though.
Oh, other way. Always do that because
Sorry.
it's
No,
nearly,
other way.
it's
You
nearly
got
the
it. No,
other
he's
way
perfect.
on
He's
my
perfect right
screen.
now. You're perfect right now. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So before we get into the game, we have our business that we have to take care of. So the music that you're going to be listening to is Travis Savoy composed this amazing soundtrack for the Curse of Strahd campaign. Please give them a follow on their Bandcamp. They've allowed us to use this music free, absolutely free, and I honestly think it's one of the coolest things he does. Not just this campaign, but he also does all the different D&D campaigns, the big ones, your Descent into Avernus, Waterdeep, all of them. So putting the Bandcamp link into the chat, so definitely give them a follow. It's free, so big help for them. But the big groundwork tonight is probably going to be tabletop audio. There is a lot of cool features. It's a browser-based service that you can use for your home or stream games, absolutely free as well. Wide variety of choices, and tabletop audio is dope. Besides that, before we get into our character introductions, be thinking about that, players, what you're going to say, what you're thinking about, what your characters are doing. I want to quickly remind everyone watching at home that if you want to interact with the stream, we are allowing players to use their channel points here on Twitch. Sorry if you're watching this after the fact on YouTube. You're not going to be able to interact, but if live on Twitch, you can use your channel points to give characters advantage on rolls, heal them, add NPCs to either help or hurt them, and potentially maybe the mega surprise one that hasn't even been revealed yet. So if you're watching this on YouTube, come join us live on Twitch. It's absolutely fun. And thank you for watching on YouTube though. I am peeking in the red, I just realized. Let me check with that real quick. Besides that, let's go ahead and get into our character introductions and anything personally that you are all into in your real life. So first, Phil, we're gonna shoot over to you. Introduce what character you're playing and anything you'd like the viewers to know about them. Go ahead.
Sure. I'm playing Eldrin Farrell, half-elf bard. He is very carefree, easygoing. Generally things tend to work out okay for him, so he doesn't usually worry too much. If he does, he just runs away. I don't know. I don't really have too much to say. He definitely did not want to come here. He was reluctant to kind of go on this quest in the first place, and I feel like his worries are being, upheld with what all has happened so far.
I have to say, Phil, that you are one of the few players I've ever seen like really commit to not only just like leaving areas, like during the whole preamble that we did and you're in the mines, like you got pretty close to just straight up leaving. And that was impressive. I respect the hell out of you for that. Not a lot of people who stick to that shtick.
I'm dedicated.
Respect. Thank you, Phil. And we're going to switch over to Hannah. If you could, go ahead, introduce your character, talk about anything in the real world that you would like to talk about, and go ahead.
Yeah, I am playing Strafaria, and I am a rogue half-elf. And I have amnesia, but I am slowly piecing together my past through dreams and visions. And I am excited to see what happens after we open this this red door today.
Nice. I am very excited as well. This is a session. I'm going to say this probably every session, but this is a session that I have been looking forward to for a very long time. I think obviously a lot of people could tell why, but this should be a very good one. And thank you very much, Hannah. Appreciate the introduction. I've dropped all of your links into the chat as well. Follow her on her Instagram and TikTok if you want. Really cool mushroom content, and I've been really deep diving into that a lot lately, to be honest with you.
Nice.
I forgot to say, I forgot the whole thing with like the social media links and all that stuff. I forgot to kind of mention that during my thing. Do not follow me.
Shit.
I don't know you.
I'm gonna go unfollow you.
Thank you.
Actually, to that extent, I remembered you said don't follow you. I didn't put your link into the chat, but boom,
Now
I
you
just
are.
did. Yep, now I am. Thank you for reminding me. I was
Right
trying to honor that whole thing subconsciously, not realizing I was trying to troll you. So thank you for helping me.
You're welcome.
Along those lines, Cyrus, if you could please introduce your character and anything going on real world you want the people to watch at home, you want them to know about. So go ahead. Head, Cyrus, introduce your character and anything you'd like to know.
Yeah, so Bakrog the Stone. He's a half giant. He's a fighter. He's a ex-gladiator, half stone giant, a rune knight. I think that's all the sort of title-y things. He's going, or he's out there for friendship more than anything, looking for some kinship in this world after a long and lonely life. But he also Hulk rages out and does a lot of battling. Kind of sees red when he's in battle mode, so that's his whole deal. My whole deal is mostly Magic the Gathering stuff. I can drop my link tree if I remember how they work. I think I do.
Link.
Or you can find. Yeah, it's like linktr.ee. That'll go to Mental Misplay and to some shirts that I designed. I guess only one so far, and yeah, some other stuff like that. I am going to be streaming some Elden Ring, and maybe streaming me going through the DLC of Dark Souls 3 as well on this channel on Strexian Mana. So
Nice.
follow me if you want.
Hell yeah. The like the whole mod that you are all using is obviously, it's not like revitalizing Elden Ring, but I feel like it adds so much more replay through than it ever did. So
Yeah, it's pretty fun playing seamless co-op and just being able to like literally all run around the world at the same time is pretty fun.
I enjoy the humor listening to you all play. That's awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of bantering going on for sure.
All right. So with that, let's go ahead and switch back to this. Stream seems to be working out. It's just the scene when I switch over to Cyrus's introduction. So I for sure got to like delete that scene and start it over. There's some sort of virus or something. I know that's that's literally not the case. But there's something with that because it's every time I switch to that. I don't get that. But here we are. We're back. We're live. Everyone's been introduced. If you're still here with us, thank you. You're an amazing person. And
If you're not, good riddance.
yeah, if you're not,
watch anyway.
go fuck yourself. But with that out of the way, I think you're all ready. It looks like let's get into this as we play Curse of Strahd. So, previously on the Curse of Strahd, our three players who had been mysteriously transported over to this new and dark land made their way to a really just down and out village, experienced a lot of sadness and dread, interacted with a few people at the local tavern, the Blood of the Vine Tavern, found Ismark sitting there, offered to buy them some drinks, realizing that these three are not locals, very quickly asked for their help to escort his sister to safety, finding out that the dastardly Strahd, who through their own deduction realized that he was some sort of although this phrase was not used, not any copyright reasons, but a bloodsucker, if you will, and had bit Irina twice already. But Irina, being the noble person that she is not going to leave until they find out where the missing teenager Gertruda has gone. All signs by the locals point to the Durst Manor, although the party, with their own deduction, because they're super smart, thinking that that's not the case, still went there anyways. And as they scoped out the place, they saw these two children just appear out of nowhere almost and plead for help, saying that their parents were inside, that there was a monster in there, and that they weren't going to go back in. Please help them. Against their own judgment, they decided to go in, and that where we left off. So before we get on with this session, one thing that I try to do each time is this little toast that I like to do. So whether you're watching this at home or playing with us tonight, please, if you could, raise your glasses, your drink of choice, and join me as I like to say, may your dice roll true, and may you all make it through. Meh.
Meh.
I don't know, Phil, if you were muted. I didn't hear any meh, but I saw the lips going. All right, now.
It was a high-pitched meh that only dogs could hear.
Yeah, God, you beat me to it, you son of a bitch. Now, shall we play? So,
We shall.
as the three of you have walked up the steps to this this very, like, compared to all the other houses here in the village of Barovia, this is by far the nicest one, even more so than the Burgermaster. You've walked up to this red door, and I believe you guys have opened it and walked in, and the door shut behind all of you. That is where we left off. And quick. Oh. Why this overlay, sorry, Cyrus, has really been picking on you lately. It's cutting your face off. I'll fix it.
Oh, I'm a totally
I got it.
different.
Nope, I got it. All right.
Hey.
Hey. All right. So as the three of you step into the main house itself, let's go ahead. Revealing here. You walk into, looks like some sort of entryway. Actually, so that everyone else can see, show them. That's not what I want them to see, though. I want...
Oh, no, not that.
They saw everything! There we go. That's what I want you all to see. Not that and that.
Yeah, I don't see anything in D20.
Oh, you should be able to. Do any of
I
you
can see I can see like a hallway.
I only see a hallway is illuminated.
That's all you should see is a hallway.
There you
Yeah. For the people at home have like photographic memory, good on you. You saw everything. You're going to reveal to the players. And that's fair.
Just up in chat.
It's funny because you guys can't see. Actually, if you watch it on the stream, don't please. Not the people at home, but the players.
Should I turn my camera around?
It just, yeah, don't have it so you can see it, because you can see everything else. It's just grayed out for the viewers.
Okay.
Unless I go really close. Nope, it's going to be that. And I believe I switched it so that you all can control your tokens. So give that
I
a
can
try.
I can control mine. I also seem to be able to control Strafaria, but I won't. Yeah, I can move me around.
Yeah, I control me and Strafaria as well.
Yeah, I don't know why Strafaria's is like different than the rest of yours, but it's like the ultimate version. So as the three of you step into this like entryway, you see on the walls to the right of you these like family portraits, very distinct and noble looking family members. You could tell from how kind of dusty they are that these are probably not current family members, your own deduction. But in the center of the four different paintings, you see a coat of arms, like a shield as well, with a windmill in a red field. What would you all like to do?
I'm gonna just sort of walk over to those and see if there's anything else, like, cluey looking.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check, please, Bakrob.
I think I'll do a similar thing to a different wall.
To the right wall. So, like, you walked in, there's a door behind you. You got
I'll look straight ahead.
Straight ahead. You have two doors in front of you. Go ahead and roll investigation check.
You said
I
investigation.
guess I'll take the third wall then.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Oh!
I got an unnatural 1 because I have -1 to investigation.
I don't know where my dice went.
So I'm not even sure what I'm looking at. Could be anything.
I got a natural 20.
I figured you did by the way that you you made the little noise there. Let's go ahead and pop that natural 20 action. Very nice. Unfortunately, 16. Okay. So Bakrog, real quick, you're not even sure. This may be the first time you've ever seen a painting in your entire life. You're not even sure what sort of sorcery this is, if there's actually people in those rectangular boxes. Strafaria, it's actually a blank wall. There's nothing there. There is, like, all the way around, like a waist-high wainscot, wood paneling. It's, really nice, mahogany, very, very nice. But nothing else. And it's not a joke, Phil. It's literally mahogany. It's an ongoing joke in our lives from the past. But literally, this module has mahogany walls. But for Phil, you, with your natural 20, I'm really gonna have to dig deep into this. You see the double doors in front of you. They are untouched. You can tell that they have not been touched in a very long time. There's not like dust or anything along those lines, but you can tell that they have been still. Like, you go to work the handle and they kind of creak a little bit as you turn it, and they are unlocked if you'd like to open it.
I think I'll kind of check in with everyone else to see if they found anything.
Me, there's these squares on this wall. There's little people in them. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. I'm a little concerned.
Are you talking about the paintings?
Is that what this strange sorcery has it captured these poor people?
Should we be worried about you?
Probably. I mean, am I gonna get sucked into one of these? And I'm gonna move to the other side over here.
Very nice.
Somewhat, like, without trying to make it apparent, Eldrin, like, you're right. That's always a possibility. So, you stay over here. Let me go. I'll go take a look, make sure that it's all safe. Then I'll do an investigation on the wall.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigation. One thing I did miss about the double doors, there actually is a stained glass in the center of them.
10.
And I mean, you take a look at them; they're fairly straightforward. Just some paintings. The people inside them look very like uptight, stingy, sort of noble-like people. But the windmill looks very fancy on the coat of arms.
I think we're good. Yeah, I don't think these are the soul-sucking paintings. These are just the normal ones. So nothing to worry about.
Thank goodness.
I suppose should we just go through these doors over here? I mean,
I'm ready to move on.
Same.
perhaps you could lead Buckrug.
For sure.
All right.
Buckrug loves
Continuing on.
leading.
Yeah.
Ready. Go ahead and quick. That's better. Okay. So as we continue on, up a little bit, and let me reveal the next place. As you walk through the door, you're greeted with this like wide entryway. Instantly, the first thing that you notice is the very fancy looking red marble staircase that like spirals upward to your right. Off to the left is a fireplace that has a fire going, actually. And the warmth is very nice, very greeting compared to, especially the trek you all had like to walk into Barovia itself with the rain just downpouring on top of you. This fire, more so than the one at the tavern, is really welcoming. There's also a sword mounted above the fireplace.
Well, you know, Buckrug's gonna have to check that out.
Sure. You want to like take the sword down, kind of thing?
Yeah.
All right. You take the sword down, and it's a simple long sword by the looks of it. You do notice from your looking at the coat of arms in the other room that there's a very similar red windmill on the hilt of this sword. The rest of the room has like wood paneling as well, but there's like very ornate, decorated like vines and flowers, nymphs, satyrs, like really, this is like really fancy like wood carving in it.
So wait, did I notice the coat of arms in the last room with the windmill?
You technically did. You noticed that
Okay.
that there's a image on the other one.
Okay, then I will share with my teammates here. Show them the hilt. So the same windmill was on that shield out in the other room.
You do notice that there's also two doors above you, and looks like a hallway heading to the right of those two doors. Here and here are the two doors, and you got a hallway right here.
And the stairs, right?
And the stairs, correct.
Jeez.
Is there a third door as well?
My bad. You are correct. There is a third door right next to the stairs down here at the bottom.
Wow.
Oh.
Buckrug gets analysis paralysis and doesn't know where to go.
Well, I think we should definitely stay together, but unfortunately we have many options for where we go next. Any preferences?
I say north.
Then
Okay.
one of the north three. That
Which-
takes care of two of the directions. Or two of the options.
You gotta whittle it down.
I guess maybe the open one.
Yeah, I guess if we look down the hallway, we can see what's ahead of us, unlike
Yeah.
going through the doors.
Yeah. Maybe investigate the hallway.
So let's do this real quick. As you all head over to this like small little hallway, you see there's actually two doors in there.
God damn.
One to the right and one straight on.
Of course there is.
Fuck. This place is gonna break me.
How many doors does these people need?
They need all the doors.
I mean,
Used
there's
every
a good
door in
chance
the
at least half of
kingdom.
these are closets.
The carpenters in this town are making a killing.
I think the door salesman.
Yeah, it's like really rich, twisted mustache door salesman.
He must work on commission.
Seriously. Where are we headed?
Okay. Well, we gotta just start opening doors. I feel like it's better to open the doors before we head upstairs. Try to get the layout of this floor first. So should we just start with this one I'll point to, if everyone can see that, and then just work our way around the room from there, if it's a dead end.
I appreciate the confidence. I don't have any, so I'll just have to agree with you.
Very nice.
Perfect. I'm gonna move up here and see if I'm gonna try this door.
All right. You try the door. It opens immediately. As you do this right, you are greeted by a decent-sized room. As you walk in, you see a long wooden table, and on the table, you see a very fancy feast. There's drinks, there's food, grapes, turkey, all kinds of plates are set out, the finest china, of course, and as well as the wood paneling that is prominent throughout this home.
Is it mahogany?
There's a, for sure, it's in all caps, mahogany. And you see a crystal chandelier hanging above. In the mahogany wood paneling, all kinds of imagery is carved into it as well.
Okay. Are my buddies? Are y'all coming with? Check all this out.
Can I do a history check?
On what exactly?
Okay, never mind.
No. I like it. Just no.
It just like it sounded familiar from like in my notes, like the dream I had.
Give me a history check. I love your direction. Also, another fireplace to the left, as well. This one is not lit by anything.
6.
Nothing extremely familiar. You look at the imagery, and it's a lot of like deers among trees and just nature in general. It's very inviting to you.
I'll kind of check out is it this back wall here that has all the, is that what the scribbling is here? Is that
that actually, this back wall over here has like a large red silk.
Okay.
It's a tapestry actually. The red silk.
I was just freaking sorry.
No, it's all good. There's a big old tapestry of like hunting dogs and horse-mounted aristocrats that are like hunting wolves and that sort of thing.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll look at that and be like, oh, the paint. Okay, all right. It's all coming together now. I get it.
Paintings exist. I see now.
I forgot about them.
Do you want to do a perception check or anything?
Yeah, we might as well. We'll officially check this thing out. Perception. My old eyes need these numbers to be written bigger. Okay.
I feel that.
9.
Nothing too out of place. It's a nice tapestry.
Oh, we're having one of those role-playing sessions where we just roll garbage the whole time.
Yeah, you don't like see anything, and there's just like this clear clue in front of you. No, you don't know.
These what are these? Are these more doors?
No, those are windows actually, and that's what the red silk that I was talking about. They have a red silk drapery over in front of them.
Okay.
If you want to open them to see what's outside there, you can.
Yeah, we'll go around here and just see what I can see out of that.
You open it, and there's just a simple window there. On the outside of the window, it's like you saw when you were standing out there. All the windows are barred. There's, no way of easily breaking a window and going out.
Okay. I'll convey this information to my comrades as well, and don't know, I'll turn to him and be like, I kind of want to pull this. Sorry. I kind of want to pull this tapestry down, see if there's anything behind it. What do you guys think?
Do it.
All right, I'm going to try to pull this thing down. I only needed 1 vote of confidence.
Yeah.
So simple majority. Okay, that's how it works.
You're fucked, Eldrin. You're out. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to have you do any sort of a check. You just easily pull this down. It rips. There's nothing behind it. Would you like to keep the tapestry?
Are we not doing like strict weight limit or anything like that?
I mean, within reason. If you take 20 armor play, I'm going to probably be a little stingy, but no, I'm not going to like keep track of your coin weight.
Okay.
Is that
sure.
People watching at home?
Yeah, no, I've seen sessions where it's like meticulous. So yeah, I want to.
You take a moment and roll up this long tapestry. You think that in a bind you probably use it for rip it up and make a torch out of it, kind of a thing. You get the feeling that no one's gonna really miss it. Right?
So we're just stealing things now?
They're not using it. They're also probably demons.
That's right. Remember, for people at home, the children that appeared, Balrog very quickly accused them to their face of thievery.
I asked them if they were demons. I wasn't accusing.
What would you like to do, everyone?
Well,
Can I do a little check on the table?
Yeah, you just want to do a quick perception check. Go for it.
Well, 4.
Damn, this is that session. Holy shit.
I guess.
Honestly, with your past that you know of, you are quickly disinterested in the table as you take a look at it. You've seen fine china, you know what you like, quickly don't care as soon as you go to take a look at it. The food looks nice though.
Are there any drinks?
Oh, for sure.
Do I have a sense of how old this all is?
You could tell that it's not rotten, I would say.
Can I take a sip of one of the glasses? A sniff.
A sniff. You go to smell it, and it smells like some sort of a red wine of some kind.
A little too tannic for me.
Yeah. We like to do?
Should we? So can I, since this map is open here, I can tell that this door just goes back into the other room.
Correct.
I don't know if Akrog knows that.
That's a good point. I'll leave that up to you.
So I guess I'll go check this door too.
Yep.
Opens up ready to check some doors.
Some sorcery. You're back to the place where you started, but you didn't go through the door that you came in. Strafaria, what would you like to do? Where are we all headed?
I think this room's a bust, personally, but I'm gonna let them finish investigating.
I'm done. I left.
Okay,
I'm out here realizing that it goes in a circle and being thankful that there's like one less thing these doors actually go to.
Yeah, I'll come back out through the door we came in.
Okay. Where are we headed?
Should we check this one in the middle next?
Yeah.
I think there's
like staircase, maybe.
I feel like it's probably a closet, but
Oh.
loser buys lunch.
Meant like there was a. Let's
Hey,
try it.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll give it a try.
closets,
We're here. Let's do
closets
that.
have all sorts of interesting things in them.
So, as you go to check it out, it looks like some sort of washroom. It's fairly small. There's like a small little basin there. You can see rags hanging on the side of the walls. If anyone wants to do a perception check of any kind, go for it.
I definitely thought you were going to ask if any of us wanted to do a poopy.
If anyone needs to drop a deuce.
Do it now before we go.
Yes.
All right,
The-
I'll roll a perception check.
Okay.
Save us.
Let's see if I can have a good roll here. No, I got 8.
To be
getting
fair,
better.
to open the curtain behind, this isn't the room you want a high roll. This is literally what I said it was. So, but nothing really fancy in here. Where are we headed?
Well, there's only one door left in this room. Let's check it out.
Well, there's two doors left, but if you want to go to
There is the other one next to Strafaria.
wherever you guys want to go, you let me know.
Well,
Hey, we'll ride the hot hand, Bakrog.
all right.
Okay. That's we're headed down here.
Yep.
Okay.
North had its chance.
Underwhelming.
Bakrog opens this door. You are greeted to a large den of some kind. The first thing that catches your eye, like Bakrog, you're not scared by wolves, but because of the large encounter that you had walking into town, you see 3 stuffed wolves that are scattered throughout the room. They're obviously dead. But first you're like, oh, what the hell? There's another fireplace not lit, 2 cupboards, one north, one west, and you see some nice chairs with goblets sitting on a simple table. There's animal skins draped over the chairs themselves, and a small little table off to the southwest corner. What would we like to do?
What are these things?
Those are the cupboards.
Well, yeah, I'm feeling pilfery.
Someone like to check one of them, or someone like to
Yeah,
check them?
I can't go between the tiles, but I'm here checking out this one.
I'll check out the other one.
So let's start off with you.
Oh my god.
You choke it
Well,
over here?
Let's see. I got so 5.
Got a 5. So here's what we're going to. The one that you're looking at, Strafaria, opens immediately. It is unlocked. You don't see much. You see some wine glasses, that sort of thing, and a very basic looking deck of cards.
Take the cards with me.
Okay, write that down in your inventory. Bakrog, you go check the other cabinet, and it's locked. It does not want to open.
Can we brute strength it?
Give me a strength check. See, yeah, hell
That's
yeah.
not how this game works.
Oh yeah. I mean, I would imagine you're not going to be able to pick it open. But
Yeah,
go ahead.
that's not my method.
Break that bitch open. Eldrin, this whole time they're acting like as if this is their home. They're just very casually just going through stuff. Somebody of your dignity is feeling a little off put by all this.
Well, I got a 12.
Luckily enough, you crack it open. It breaks open. Not the strongest thing. As it opens up, you see that this is some sort of hunter's den. There is a heavy crossbow, light crossbow, a hand crossbow. Didn't even know that was a thing. All kinds of bolts and there's just a bunch of weapons there essentially.
May I take a crossbow?
Yeah, I'm just gonna back away and tell both of them what is that it looks like a bunch of stuff that I don't care about, but that is cool. So they should probably divvy it up.
I think I want the hand crossbow.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down. You have 20 bolts that go along with that as well.
Well, I guess if you're just gonna break all their stuff, I might as well take a look.
What do you gonna grab?
Bolts.
Just bolts, no crossbows?
Yeah, I already have a crossbow.
So there's 40 more bolts left if you want to take the rest of them.
Sure.
All right. Anything else we got going on in this room? Gonna take a look at.
I feel like maybe we need to huddle up a bit before we continue on.
Call a safety meeting.
Yeah.
All right, let's. I'll sit down in this chair.
Okay.
I don't know if I break it straight in half when I sit on it, but
It creaks,
I sit on it.
for sure. It's not the biggest chair. It creaks from your large size.
Shafaria, please join us.
I just realized that you're sitting down. Wow, this actually worked out.
I very much enjoy the Roll20 thing.
Role playing of sitting down. I love this.
Yes.
He just like me for real.
So what are we doing here? We entered this house. I think it's pretty clear that these children had nefarious reasons for wanting us in here. Now we're just kind of wandering around, stealing things. What are we hoping to get out of all this? I think we need some focus.
I figured we were looking for clues.
Clues to what?
The mysterious case of the marching green people.
And as Strafaria says this, Bakrog, you did not see this. You have no idea what she's talking about. Eldrin,
Oh, I forgot.
Eldrin.
Oh, I did see it.
Yeah, you did see it. You didn't know that she saw it, and vice versa. So, Strafaria, you just revealed something that they did not know that you knew. And so Bakrog is very confused.
Confused, a little hurt. Surprised. Yeah. Like, what? March of what now?
Why are you scaring him?
Yeah. Are you gonna tell him, Elgin, or should I?
It was nothing. It was outside. We're inside. So there you go. That's a thing. I think that whatever we're dealing with in here, that's not a problem for us. There was dozens of ghosts walking around town in the middle of the night. It's fine. There's nothing.
Well, I would have thought you might have shared that with me sooner, but regardless, I think if anything, it adds to the point I was going to make, which is that we have to keep exploring this house because we don't know what's going on out there, and this is where our journey has led us. Bakrog created a system for checking the doors and rooms. I have led us here. I will lead us to victory.
You've been quite the leader so far. I think we also need to remember that there are potentially demon people in this house waiting for us. So maybe we'll need to be a little more careful.
Smash them with my mighty sword.
Yes, but if it comes to that may be a good idea. But perhaps we'll be a little more careful with smashing cabinets, which may just make a sound that leads them to us.
Good point.
I didn't see you leave behind the bolts.
Oh shit.
I've never been one to shy away from benefiting from other people's mistakes.
I love that Bakrog casually slips into first person for a second there. That was so good.
Sitting around this table talking about whether or not we should or shouldn't break into cabinets is not helping anyone, us or the town. We should move on, see what else we can find here. I doubt the door would even open if we tried to leave this accursed place.
But none of you have tried that.
Oh, damn, I didn't think about that. I didn't have a problem with demon children. Do you think... I wonder if I might be more of a liability than a benefit. Maybe I should go out there and kind of make sure that they're not up to anything while the two of you wander around the demon house.
I'm surprised you didn't think about it before.
As am I.
The Bakrog stand up. He's feel a little hurt that you all kept information from him and that you're not appreciating his leadership.
I thought we all saw
skills.
it. It was even in my notes that we all saw it.
I went to bed before you guys. That's what happened.
Someone would like to try that door, or
but yeah, I invite you to give the demon door a try and go hang out with those demon babies.
But let's continue on. Maybe I'll try the door just so we know if it opens or not for later.
There we go. That's strategical thinking there.
Which door have we not tried yet? I forgot.
This boy.
Okay, let's go for
And
it.
also the stairs. But now Eldrin's going to try the front doors so that we
Okay.
can know if we are even able to
I'm
get
gonna
out
wait
if we
for
want
him right
to.
here.
All right.
Yeah.
So
You
it'd be
trying
this
the
door
door,
here?
Eldrin?
It'd be this one here.
Yeah, it'd be right where you're at.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
the
I'll try it.
other door is like a foyer, like a gated, entryway almost. No, it is locked. It's not one to open, and there's no deadbolt mechanism to unlock it as well. It's seemingly just a regular doorknob. It does not want to.
I'll try the other one. I'll put a little back into it.
Give me a little strength check. Let's see what you got.
Come on, man. Ooh. What is it? Well, I'm -1 for strength, but 18.
18. You feel very confident.
I
as you-
want to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, no, it does not open. It almost feels like a cement wall is just staying in place there.
All right, I'll head back out here.
Okay, you all see Eldrin walk back, a little sore in the back. He's like rubbing his lower back a little bit.
I take it that means we can't leave.
I mean, I wasn't going to leave. I don't know if you're insinuating something, but just be upfront about that. I was just, it's important that we kind of, investigate all ideas. But yeah, we're definitely not leaving through that door. We got to find another way out.
All right, well, we're down to a staircase and a doorway. I figure we should check the last room before we go upstairs. Whoops,
Yep,
I pressed a
I'm right
button and now
behind you,
there's a
Buckrog.
million things on the screen. How do I get rid of this? Okay, we got there.
All right, we're opening that door, and as you all see the door open, you see a very simple-looking kitchen. It looks like there's a cutting board and rolling pin on the east side wall. To the left and to the south, there's like a pantry with all kinds of like flour and different dishes and that sort of thing. Doesn't seem too much more than that. There's the door heading to the north, and a large like water basin up there as well, and some sort of like smaller. It doesn't look like a door. It looks like some sort of like panel that can open to the south.
Am I
Should
covering
we-
it?
Should we
this
go
one.
through and take that door right there, or should we take the stairs?
I'm still on team get the entire lower area
All right,
open
let's go
before
for
moving
it. Let's
upstairs.
go for
And
it.
there's also, I've noticed a small something or other, tiny
Yeah, he
door
just said-
down here.
Yeah, he said it. Yeah, he just said that it's a little cabinet thingy.
So I want to check that out first. That
Okay,
seems
go for it.
The smaller one.
Yeah.
You like slide this like wood panel open, and you see. Actually, give me a history check.
Uh-oh. I suck at those.
I don't know if you would know this. Like, I feel like you wouldn't know this, to be honest with you, but I don't want to assume that.
Well, my first good roll of the night, I have an 18 on my do I know what a dumbwaiter is roll.
Exactly. As you take a look at this, as you were a gladiator working for some fancy people, you went into their home once or twice, and you know what a dumbwaiter is. And that is exactly, by the look of it, you could tell that none of you can fit into this thing. But there's, a small little area that looks like you can put things in, and it can rise it up.
So it's like docked there.
Correct.
Okay. I don't know. We need a halfling on our team for this one. Well, this doesn't look like anything. It's a little elevator for food. That's what I know it as. Shall we try that other door? Does anyone else want to check out anything in here before we move on?
I want to check the other door.
Okay.
Sweet.
You go to open the other door, and as you do, you see a whole bunch of food supplies here. large bags of grain and rice. There is all kinds of just food in general. It looks all very fresh, ready to be eaten. Really nice looking food.
Any missing kids in there?
Give me a perception check if you'd like, Strafaria.
Yeah.
No. You check underneath like a large sack. Definitely no children. This bottom floor looks very basic. It's a basic bitch floor.
All right.
All right, let's take the stairs.
All right. Oh, she's getting pumped. I'm getting pumped. Balrog pushes straight past Eldrin.
Eldrin's getting bored.
Oh shit! I gotta remember to do this right. Okay.
You're standing in the fire. Watch out.
Actually, if everyone can grab their miniature
Uh-huh.
and be ready. You're gonna move directly to the right here in a moment. This is broken up in a very interesting way. So as you climb the stairs, boom, you get up to the next level, and you're greeted by another fireplace. These people just love doors and fireplaces.
They love doors and they love fireplaces.
And as you get up into this upper hall, there's these oil lamps that are mounted on the walls, and there are 4 standing suits of armor.
Not as cool as my armor.
Hanging above the mantelpiece, you do see the first wood frame portrait of the Durst family. As you can see, the 2 children that were outside are in this portrait, and 2 other people, older adults, a husband and wife, it seems. Very gaunt, skinny-looking people.
Could I investigate it so I really get a good sense of what they look like?
Sure. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check. The rest of you, anything you'd like to do? You do see there's 3 doors, 2 north, 1 south.
Are there 5 more doors in this room?
There's a stairway. I think these 2 double doors. Yeah, we got 2 double doors, a single door, and then a staircase.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, if we make out of this alive, I'm opening up a door business.
Right here down here.
Yeah.
I got a 10.
Let's be really rough on all the doors, so that when you open your business, they're gonna need all of these doors repaired.
And who's gonna be my door delivery person?
Oh, I'm there.
You gotta put that other door maker out of business first. You gotta look at it. You got a good, picture. The kids, especially, you got a good idea of what they look like. What you imagine as the parents, they look like basic noble.
Do they look like the demon kids outside?
Like children? Yes, exactly like them.
Oh, if you've seen one noble, you've seen them all.
Exactly. Pretty good.
Backrog, you want to keep it rolling?
Yeah, let's. I don't know. I'm standing next to these doors. Let's go through them.
That's good a reason to do it.
Which one are we headed to?
This double door thing.
Up there? Okay. Let's see. That's not what I meant to do. This Roll20 is really cool, but also
has a lot of buttons.
As you all probably noticed in the den with the wolves and everything, there was some other stuff on the map mentioned, which I appreciate. So anything that clearly isn't something that you should not mention, like out of character, please don't. Okay. So as you open the doors, that's not reveal. That is hide the area. As you open the door, you see. Actually, I'm just gonna do it like this. Make it easier for everybody. Boom and boom. You see a very fancy-looking library. There's all kinds of bookcases off to the right, with a whole bunch of different volumes and scrolls. A really nice-looking desk that has a super fancy-looking paperweight and a quill, papers, whatnot. But it looks like some sort of a library of some case.
Can I investigate the papers on the desk?
Yeah, just go ahead and give me an investigation check.
I'm gonna take a look at those books.
Okay. As you head over to the another fireplace, of course. Off to your left, you see a framed picture of another windmill is perched up there, and it's exactly like the other one.
18.
Okay, so as you're going through this desk, you see all kinds of paper, like business paperwork or commissioning of doors and fireplaces, of course. But as you go through that, you're like, this is stupid, this is stupid, this is stupid. You're opening the drawers. You find what looks like some sort of a journal in there. Looks really fancy. You start flipping through it, and it starts, telling of the life of Gustav Durst, the father figure in this family, talking about how he is down and out on his luck. He's trying to impress the Dreadlord Strahd into favoring his family as the highest family in this village. It doesn't go well. He burns through a lot of his father's fortune, mainly through doors and fireplaces, but also trying to hire people to destroy the enemies of Strahd and them not doing well. As you're flipping through it, you get the first mentioning of the box and him finding this small little box that he had no idea what it was, but saying that his fortune is turned around. As he says, when I pulled one of them out of the box, and the fantastic and wondrous thing that happened, our fortunes turned around. As you're reading this, you look down and you see what looks like a very small 3.5 inch by 3.5 inch box, maybe 2 inches at most deep. And it looks like it is latched by something very intricate looking lock on it. You look down at the box and then continue reading through the journal. Very quickly, it goes from the fortunes have turned into their favor to things are looking dire, as he mentions that his wife is very happy with him and then quickly is upset with him as he pulled another thing out of the box and disaster struck. Can't explain what happened. It's almost too weird for even his eyes, as he's seen a lot of different things, especially with Strahd in this area. But it almost was certain doom for him and his family once he pulled the thing out of the box. And he's ever since desperately trying to redeem himself in his wife's eyes. He decided to commission a key and lock system for the box so that no one else could find it, especially not his 2 children that he loves dearly. The key that he made for it is on him, he says, that it's on a necklace around his neck, and that everything should be fine, that he's not going to pull anything else out of this box. As you finally finish up reading, there's mentioning of a maid that is looking after the children because he cannot be bothered with keeping after them. He's just desperately trying to impress Strahd. But it seems that he and the maid have gotten a little too familiar with each other, and that he's worried that his wife is catching on to this fact, and that he needs to keep the secret away from Elizabeth, first mentioning of her name. The last entry is, she knows. She knows. She knows. I must pull another thing from the box. And then that's the last entry.
Interesting.
It's pretty intense.
Well, she's the only one, or did she read it out
she's
loud?
the only one that knows any of this. You're looking over, Eldrin, at the books, you said? Did you roll something?
I did.
What was it?
I'm not using this dice the rest of the day.
Shit. Is it the metal one that I got you?
Yeah, it was actually.
Oh, I
Crushed
screwed.
that die. 6.
You know, there's a lot of books, and you're very bored. You're very bored by books. You quickly are disinterested in them, for sure.
Are we done yet?
I'm also just kind of like, flipping
call-
through books real quickly, and
I call them over to the desk where I am.
find something interesting. I don't know. I threw a lot of books on the ground. I don't know what any of them said.
Give me a perception check, though, real quick, as you're doing that.
7.
Okay. Okay.
Wow. I'm glad we're not fighting today.
I mean, shit. It's you want those rolls, yeah, for this. But go ahead, Strafaria.
I'm gonna pass the note to one of them to read, and then to Bakrog to read, and then Bakrog's gonna pass it to Eldrin to read. So they have all of the information.
Okay, and the box.
And I'm gonna hold the box.
Okay, and all of you see this like very small looking wooden box with a very dense looking lock mechanism on it.
So did you read this these journal entries, Strafaria?
Yes.
And you then chose to pick up the box. Interesting.
Opening it.
Are you?
Oh, she's saying she's not.
Oh,
It cut out.
Oh, I'm not opening it. I'm opening it. Doom
Yes,
box, yes,
I'm opening
please.
it. Opens it.
I called you out on it.
You
just
can
being
try to,
defiant.
if you'd like to try to open it. I mean, you are one that would be capable potentially of trying to open it. It's up to you.
No, I think I'm gonna put it in my satchel.
Okay.
And take it with us, but I am not going to open the Doom box.
Yes. What good could come from this?
It's a clue.
Strafaria's you thinking of getting rid of the door maker in the area with this doom box, maybe.
The Doom box. Yes, I do not want to open that ever. I don't ever want to know what's in there. This room at least had some sort of something in it. That letter is revealing, and that box is terrifying. So are we ready to move on to another room?
Yes.
Real quick, Strafaria, before we leave, please give me a perception check for the room in general.
10.
Okay, let's get out of here and head out of the room. Where are we headed?
Angela, just please someone roll a number that we can use here. Big door, little door. What do we got?
I got this one, Bakrog.
All right.
Let's go through here.
That's what I like to see.
Okay, so we're headed south, it looks like.
Aye.
I said the captain. Okay.
That's what we said.
Okay, I found it. That's not what I thought that room was called. That's so interesting. But
You named it.
I didn't know. This is a module. I didn't do shit.
I should have said.
Wizards of the Coast.
Boo.
Okay, so as you open the double doors, you see a very large. It goes the whole width of the house itself. Of course, another fireplace, but you see a crap ton of just simple armchairs, a piano, and then what looks like a harp of some kind, like a what is it called? Yeah, a harp. Jesus Christ, it's a harp. And
You nailed it.
That's why I'm the game master over here. It looks very open and very bare.
Well, let's
That's
look
bad.
around. Yeah.
One thing I will say, out of all of these rooms, even with your low perception roll, that compared to the first floor, you see a lot more dust. There's some cobwebs up in the ceilings. This upper hall area and rooms look very much untouched for a while, at least enough to where you don't see footprints in the dust, even like on the floors.
Well, apparently they can afford a fireplace in every room, but not a maid.
Well, the maid sounded busy from those journals.
Yes.
I'm afraid I will damage these fine instruments if I try to touch them, so I wouldn't want to break such a beautiful thing.
I know my way around a piano. I can check this one out.
Give me a performance check.
Oh, I'm not playing it.
Oh, you're not playing it. Okay, maybe I thought you were playing the piano. My bad. Investigation check then.
There were a few maidens when I was younger who played the piano.
Background.
Well, not that much better. What am I doing?
Investigation.
12.
It looks like a very fancy piano. As you go to sit down, you're almost disgusted. Do you sit down?
I mean, I assume you're going to say there's dust or something on the chair.
Oh yeah,
Is that
it's
something I
very
would have
much.
noticed?
With the 12, you would have noticed the dust. You like almost go to sit down and you stop yourself. The keys themselves are just coated in dust. These have not been used in a while.
No, thank you.
Same thing with the chairs, even.
I'm not in the chair.
Fair. Just letting you know. Anything else we'd like to do in this room?
I feel like you should remember this is here, but it's nothing too interesting for now.
You thinking maybe some kind of dance later?
A dance, perhaps a puzzle of some degree. Does anyone know any songs about windmills? I don't know.
Thinking, I like it.
I mean, I generally feel like we need to be careful not to make too much noise or draw attention to us, but frankly, I'm pretty bored in this house. Maybe, should we mix things up a little bit?
What are you thinking?
No.
Well, now, Strafaria, as you both established, we make choices on a simple majority rule. So, let me make my case to Bakrug. I don't have a case. I don't know. I was just throwing it out there.
Well,
It's just like, what are we doing? It's just, I don't know. Something's got to be going on here.
I agree. I have, I'm surprised by the lack of, anything up here or in here, anywhere.
I'm gonna check this fireplace.
Sure.
Good thinking.
You go over to the fireplace. Go ahead and give me an investigation check or a perception, whichever one you prefer.
All right, let's do green.
Ah, the green check.
No. 12. All right.
You've seen quite a few fireplaces in this house. They look very much all the same. Nothing. This one for sure though is just guilty. I will say that.
I'll be honest. I wouldn't mind running into some demons at this point.
Bakrug's like, yeah, there you go.
I think
Now
we
we're
should go
talking.
check that last door.
Yeah, let's finish up with this floor.
Okay.
And continue up. I have a feeling we might find even more dust on the third floor.
I thought this was the first floor.
Technically,
This is the
second.
floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we're heading over to that other room.
This boy.
Alrighty. You open the single door and you are greeted quickly by what looks like servant quarters. 2 beds, small chests in front of them. There's also, as you turn around, you're very friendly dumbwaiters behind you, Bakrog.
Eldrin, you want to check that closet, or are we even done with that at this point?
Might as well.
Check.
It would fit that there's only one interesting thing in this entire house, and it'd be in the one closet we don't check.
Yes.
You open the door and you see what looks like servant uniforms are hanging there. Very simple, like, pale blue looking uniforms.
Ooh, spooky. I found a shirt.
It's not pressed.
Spooky shirt.
I don't want to offend Eldrin by searching through the servant stuff, so let's just call this floor a done deal and head on up.
All right, let's head up.
Spoilers, those are empty.
Nice. Saved us some time.
Yeah.
All right, do we got to hold on to our tokens again?
Yeah, hold on to your tokens. We're going upper left. There was a better way.
Above
left.
the first floor?
Well, you'll see it here shortly. Boom.
Boop.
Yep. As you head up the stairs,
You guys disappear into the darkness? Whatever.
there we go. As you head up the stairs, Strahd
Very no, don't fall into the middle.
You see quite a few doors, actually, technically.
So many doors for such a small
How many
landing.
doors?
Yeah, very much so, for sure.
Oh, but this is the top, isn't it? Or at least there's no more stairs in this room.
There's definitely no more stairs. You could tell that for sure. As you walk up there, you see some armor is, a single armor by itself is flanked by 2 oil lamps. And on the wood panels, you see carved in the mahogany, of course, woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters. And would like to do a perception check.
Yeah, I'll percept. Also interested in if this room is more dusty than the one below.
You beat me to the punch. This looks absolutely filthy as you walk up here. The cobwebs in the corners are almost to the point where they're covering the upper part of the doors. This looks like no one has been up here in quite a long time.
Oh, I got a 17 on perception.
Okay.
I'm gonna check the armor.
Go ahead and investigation perception. Ferry, are you doing any checking of any kind?
There we go.
Is there anything else in this room besides those?
Armor, the lamps, lots of dirt and cobwebs all over the place. I mean, dust, I should say, not dirt.
Is this another door over here?
Yeah, there's 2 double doors and one south of you there, too. Let me review that. Here is a door.
Okay. I am gonna stand waiting over here to open this door when they're done.
Rockrog, what was your roll again?
17.
17. Okay. We're gonna do, and then would you get Eldrin?
18.
Okay. And that's on the armor.
Or for me, yes.
Correct. Okay. So this is how this works out. As Bakrog is like checking out the room, really kind of not seeing much, he gets over to about here. And once he does, he's looking at the wood paneling. As you notice the wood paneling of these like creatures and everything, the tiny critters, the fallen leaves, scenes of trees, that sort of thing, you see in like finer detail that you notice that there's like tiny corpses hanging from trees, and like worms are busting up through the ground toward these. It's like a really sadistic scene that's like hidden in the paneling. And as you take a closer look, like you put your hand on the paneling, it like pushes a little bit, and this panel kind of like moves off to the side, and you see some staircases heading upward. Right there where you're at. As this happens, Eldrin is looking at the armor, and you got a 17, you said?
18.
18. As you walk up to the armor and go to take a look at it, it's pretty nice looking armor compared to the other ones downstairs. It looks really fancy. As soon as you step up to this armor, it moves and instantly pulls its sword out and raises up to you. I would like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Dang.
Okay.
Let's go ahead. There's been so much kind of going on. I have so many different things going on here.
20.
Noise. I got a freaking 5, so.
And let me turn this on. Alrighty. A Strafaria with the natural 20 or
No.
fair enough. Still pretty damn high. Okay, Bakarog, you said a 5.
A 5.
Eldrin.
18.
Yeah. Why am I typing?
First die.
He's just died. Nice.
Yeah.
And let's see what. Not great.
Less than 5.
More than 5. Alrighty, so as Strafaria, you're kind of like looking around the room. Fair enough. Just do this. Boom. Port. Super fancy. Okay. Strafaria, as you're like looking around the room, checking out the door, you hear the actually, let me grab that real quick. As why even have everything if it's not? No, not you. Oh my gosh. Objects. Boom. Okay.
Nice.
Boom. That should not be there. Ignore that number. As Strafaria, as you're checking out the doors, you hear the armor over there start to like the metal clanging against each other. Raise the sword up. Eldrin, is that where you're at? Off to the side or in front of it?
I'll say, I mean, maybe when it comes to life, I might startle and kind of step to the side.
I'll agree. That's fair. You hear the armor move and you instantly come around the corner, like poised to attack. What do? You see this armor raising their sword against Eldrin. What would you like to do?
Am I too close to draw my crossbow?
No, you're definitely far. As long as you're 5 feet away at minimum.
Okay. I draw my crossbow.
All right, go ahead and roll attack against this thing.
And I don't know what to roll for my crossbow yet.
It's just going to be dexterity plus proficiency in whatever you roll.
Okay.
Same as the short bow, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. 9.
Rolled a 9. As you like come around the corner and go to take a look at this thing, you're kind of thrown off by this literal armor. You could see inside. There's nothing there. There's a like darkness inside the armor itself. And you go to shoot and it just hits the ground. You're like, what the hell? And pull it down at the last minute and miss. It goes dong, right into the floor. Any movement or hiding or anything for you?
I'm gonna hide.
Okay, you technically would be right there, so you can get a shot on it. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check. And we're gonna have Eldrin on deck, so be ready.
16.
Okay. You kind of duck back a little bit behind the entryway to this other room over here, and you feel fairly hidden, especially with the other two people are engaging this armor. That'll end your turn. Eldrin, you're up. What do you do?
I don't have much. I guess I'll just take a swipe with my rapier.
Nice, go ahead.
It's okay. 18.
18. You hit, actually. As you walk up, pull out your rapier, a little offended that this armor has the audacity to attack you. Go ahead and roll damage.
What color is this? I gotta match my color. The dice aren't working very well. Okay. 5.
5 points of damage. As you pull your rapier out and you swing ching, against the armor, it causes a decent dent against it, but your hands kind of like vibrate a little bit from the impact. It definitely took the damage. What would you like to do from there?
That's all I got.
All right, you're staying there, not moving or anything? No bonus action, anything?
I don't have no bonus. I mean,
You have the bonus action, but if you want to hold on to that,
but like you said, it's only got 3 of them.
fair enough. Okay, that ends your turn. The armor is up next. Hold on 9. So the armor is going to, let's see, armor's intelligence. It's not great. Wow. So it is not going to notice that Bakarog is the bigger threat, and it is going to go after you, Eldrin. It's literally an intelligence of 1. So as it like turns towards you, it is going to attack you twice, actually. Fuck me, that's an 8. I'm sure that misses.
Yep.
That is a 17. Does that hit?
Yep.
All right. First one, like it seems to be a little rusty and not moved in a very long time. It goes to swing and you like definitely duck out of the way. You give it a little ha ha ha. Second one though is it's like shaking the dust off, brings it back around and slashes you across your arm, bicep. It deals 6 points of bludgeoning damage against you. And then it's going to like bring its sword back ready to attack again. That'll end its turn. Bakarog, you are up. Strafaria on deck.
All right. Are we engaged already, me and this thing?
Technically, yes. I mean, you're that close. You don't need to move. Unless you're trying to do flanking. But,
yeah, well, I was trying to, like, if I were to move here, would it get an attack of opportunity for me just kind of reposition?
No, as long as you stay within the 5-foot radius of it, you'd be fine.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to move over here to kind of open up flanking possibilities over on the other side.
Loving it.
Then we're going to hit this thing hard as heck.
Hockey sticks.
Yes. So, hold on. I should have been reading all this. I'll activate Giant Might.
Nice.
Take off that there. Then... Okay, so this is if I hit, I can invoke this. So
yeah.
Go for the hit first. Okay.
Take that animated armor off. I feel like it's distracting.
Okay. So that's 15.
15 misses, actually. As you bring your sword around, it last second sees you and turns, and it goes ching, brings its sword up and just blocks it. It's not even looking directly at you, it just kind of turned its head sideways a little bit.
Well, let's action surge.
Okay.
We gotta hit this thing.
Go for it.
Come on, dice. Let's do this. Okay, there we go. It's like a 23.
That hits for sure. As your frustration, you concentrate harder and bring your sword back from his blade, their blade,
Okay. Dice for damage. So I get 2d6, and then the giant might adds an extra d6. And then I think I want to invoke my fire rune as well. Target takes an extra 2d6 fire damage and must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained.
Shit. Okay. Damn. A DC ready for me, whatever I need to roll.
Okay, and then these two are here. Okay. This is a whole pile of d6 thrown at this thing.
Damn. See where you action surged.
Yeah, it's like, I got it. I have to deal some damage. So I know I can reroll this one from Great Weapon Fighting. Do you think I can reroll the Fire Rune ones or twos with Great Weapon Fighting, or is that like a separate thing, the Fire Rune 2d6?
I believe.
I guess, okay, so it's when I hit a creature with an attack using a weapon, I can invoke the rune to summon Fiery Shackles. So this is actually Fiery Shackles damage over here.
It's with a melee weapon.
Mhm.
Fiery Shackles considered a melee.
Okay, so then
Yeah.
I could reroll the one on this?
No.
Okay. Well, still a one. So that is going to be a total of 12, and does my plus something? Yeah, plus 2 there. So 14 slashing damage and 6 fire damage for a total of 20 damage.
As both of you, Eldrin and Strafaria, you see Bakrog get deflected fairly easily at first, regains his balance, brings his sword up and down, and just brings it right onto the shoulder plate of this armor and sinks deep in. It like squeals from the effort, the armor itself. The animated armor kind of knees buckle a little bit from it, and Bakrog pulls the blade out, almost yanking the armor toward him as he does this. Anything else for you, Bakrog?
Well, now you have to make a strength saving throw.
Right. DC.
You must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained for 1 minute. What? It doesn't say.
This is what feature? Your
Fire Rune. Target takes an extra 2d6 damage, and it must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained for 1 minute.
D8. 8 plus proficiency plus your constitution.
8 plus proficiency of 2 plus constitution 3, so 13.
I rolled a natural 16.
Dang. Okay.
Restrained. That definitely would have deserved to be restrained, as that damage was massive. You see it sort of like freeze up for a moment, its joints, and then it freeze whatever sort of like lethargy it was feeling. End your turn?
Yes.
Okay,
End my turn.
Barry, you're up as you see Bakrog just do a crap ton of damage. Your back is up against this wall up here, and you like peek out, ready to strike. What do you do?
Sneak attacking.
All right, go ahead and pull out your bow and roll attack. A lot better than a bunch of fireplaces, I'll tell you that much.
Oh my god. Natural 1.
Oh,
So,
wow.
so that's 7.
Roll me a D4, please.
Uh-oh.
How do you read a D4?
It'll be the number at the top.
Okay, see. 3.
Bakrog, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no, what's going on? Oh no, I'm getting shot.
Potentially.
So that's gonna be just D20 plus my dex saving throw number here. Oh, it went under a piece of paper. Oh, no. The total is 4. The roll was a 2.
Strafaria, give me a damage roll off of that.
Oh no. Roll bad.
With sneak attack, please.
You didn't see it coming.
Not good.
Definitely with the armor in front, with Strahd hiding right there. Yeah, absolutely sneak attack.
Okay, wait. I need another D6 and a D8. Oh my gosh. $14.
15 damage as the buckling of the armor's knees goes down. It's still recovering, like kind of pushing up. Strafaria comes out around the corner, shoots the arrow, and just overestimates the height of the armor because it's still coming up from that blow from Bakrog. Arrow goes shoots right into your shoulder, Bakrog, taking 14 damage.
Is that a piercing damage?
That is piercing damage, yes.
Okay, so I'll take 11, but still.
Yeah, the confusion on your face is very palpable.
First, you withhold information, and you're shooting me with arrows.
In this party as we speak. Strafaria, you're very confused by the events, a little shocked. Would you like to hide once again? The DC is going to be a little bit higher.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide.
Okay, go ahead and roll me stealth. Eldrin, you're on deck. Just be ready.
Hiding from the shame of what just happened.
Yes. 20.
Okay.
Why now? Why?
You Homer Simpson into the bushes. You slink back in the shadow. Feeling very confident that you're hidden. Eldrin, you're up. What do? You just saw your party member strike another party member.
Would this armor be considered humanoid?
Oh shit. Very.
That's what I do.
Are you asking this as your character or?
No.
Give me a history. Give me a history, or give me an intelligence check.
On behalf of choosing what spell and whether or not it applies to this.
Fair enough. Give me an intelligence check.
Well, no.
You don't get to just note stuff.
It was low. 4.
I'm not sure. You're not sure.
I'm just gonna do it. You know, I can't do much damage anyway, so I'd rather fail at this than do 4 damage. I'm gonna try a spell.
All right, what are we doing?
Hold self. Or hold person.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. What's the DC save? What is
it? Is wisdom, and he said he's real stupid. But the roll is 13.
Okay. As you cast through your... Are you taking a drink from your...
Oh.
Remember, Straferi, you also do have your Boots of Haste.
I don't know if I know how to use them.
Bonus action to click them. Once you do that, you have an extra action. Your movement is doubled, and your AC is +2.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind for future.
So we still can't see what's behind this door, though?
Yeah, none of the doors have been opened.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The only door they actually know that's open, and let me give you a visual representation, because Bakrog pushed this wooden panel, is this down here.
Okay.
How many times can I use my chalice? Is this?
You can use as much as you want.
Oh, that's right, but it goes higher.
Roll. Yeah, if you fail the roll, the spell just doesn't work.
I'm not gonna drink from my chalice.
Oh, okay, I like it. You said 13?
Yeah.
Wisdom?
Wisdom.
It's a 2, it doesn't matter, and it's good a -4. It definitely failed. The armor, like, fully is upright from that blow from Bakrog, and then you can see it sort of like go to rear back and bring the sword back, and it stops halfway there as Eldrin, casting through his ocarina this time, a little ditty, the armor seizes up.
I have my magical chalice, but I also have a non-magical chalice. So.
Oh, okay. You can cast through that.
I'll take a sip for my non-magic, or like my non-beefed up one.
We're talking pinkies up, or how we doing?
Always.
Okay, I like it. You definitely keep this sucker in place. Any movement or anything for you?
Can I still do my Bardic Inspiration?
Sure, it's a bonus action.
I'm gonna tip my chalice to Bakrog and toss him some Bardic Inspiration.
Righty, love it. As you do this, Bakrog, you feel very much inspired by. You're not sure what sort of spell that he just casts, but it looks pretty badass as he casts it.
That's what I'm here for.
All right, that ends your turn.
Yep.
So Armor's turn is up. Turn goes by. It can roll to see if it beats the spell. It is paralyzed right now, but I can see if it spell for next time. That's a fucking another 2. No, this sucker is not moving. Bakrog, you're up. What would you like to do this?
Hell yeah.
You have advantage on your attack against this sucker. What would you?
Oh, nice. So I get to roll. Where does D20 go? Where are you? Okay, we're going greatsword swinging. And I had inspiration as well, right?
Yeah, you roll twice, take the highest, and you can also roll is it D8 or D6 for your inspiration? I think it's a D6.
I think it was D6. Yeah.
But I'll keep. Angelo let me know after the last session. I only have 3 of them for a rest.
Yeah.
Good to know. Well, maybe I'll keep this one on deck just in case. I have advantage already.
Fair.
Okay, come on, dice, don't fail me now. Okay, one of them is a base 19 plus a bunch more.
You hit with the 19.
Okay, so we got our
Hey,
2d6.
did you roll the other one though? Maybe you get a natural 20.
Yeah, no, one of them was a 3.
Okay. That's fair.
So I get, thank you. Get my, it says 2d6 and I have another d6 because we're still within a minute of time, right? For, yeah, for Giant Might. Okay, that's all we do, and I can't activate the rune again. On numbers. Okay, I get to re-roll 2 of these. Don't do that. Okay, that's going to be, hold on, math. 17.
17 damage.
I believe, if I'm calculating that right, because it's my roll plus 2 from it being a +1 greatsword, plus 4 from my strength modifier. So yeah, 17.
So Bakrog, as this stupid suit of armor, actually had the audacity to block you. How do you want to finish this?
I want to turn my sword so that it's like the bludgeoning side, and then just hit it so hard that whatever is holding it together can't possibly keep it all in one piece anymore.
Got you. As you bring your sword up, you take an actual moment as it's like sharp side pointing toward him. Look at it, turn, kind of smirk a little bit. Bringing the sword flat against the armor, as it impacts, there's this like moment of hesitation from the force of it. The head is hit first, and as it's pushed inward, it like craters almost instantly, like an anime. It just caves it all the way in and explodes outward as this armor pieces are just flying everywhere in this small little hallway. This thing is dead. As this happens, the rest of you, you see the armor like fly around. It doesn't damage you or anything, but you're definitely caught off guard by how ferocious this attack is, just decimating the armor. Let's go ahead and you're out of here. We're gonna go to that. The rest of you, like, you're almost like been waiting for something like this to happen. The adrenaline's fading away a little bit, but what would you all like to do as this sudden attacker has now been decimated?
I'm gonna turn to my teammates and say, should we finally figure out what's behind that door?
I'm going to posit that. I don't know, actually. I'm trying to decide, team, if it's worth going and taking just a quick little rest in those beds we found down there.
We could go.
Because I got hit pretty hard by a certain arrow during that last encounter. I feel like I could
deeply.
Maybe use just a tiny bit of rest.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're doing a short rest then.
Yeah, if that's cool with the whole team, then that would give me my action surge back. I'd have to roll to gain the hit points back though, huh?
Correct. Using your hit dice.
But I feel like a long rest is kind of like maybe a little much for the situation we're in.
Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah.
I mean, simple majority. I guess you two decided.
I was just giving my opinion. Waiting for you to pipe up.
Apparently mine does not matter.
All right. I'm gonna roll.
We don't need to go back to the thing or whatever. We can just stay here. We'll say that you all.
I got in the bed.
Oh, look, no bed for me.
Yeah,
great.
Right. You're so yeah, anyone?
Okay, so I just get 1d10, right? That's.
You also get a. Oh, go ahead.
You're level 3, so you can use whatever. You have 3 hit dice that you.
Oh, okay. So I can just roll 3 times.
It sounds like the bard is potentially going to do something.
I guess I'll get an extra d6.
Is Song of Rest or
Song of Rest?
Yeah. What is it that you? How does your Song of Rest look?
Well, it says I orate a story during the short rest, and that's what gets them an extra.
What sort of story do you orate for them?
I don't know. Let me see what I got.
I feel like joking.
I mean, it's what I do. Yeah, I guess if I could find a longer one, I guess.
I mean,
if I'm orating.
So your story worked, whatever it was.
Full health now?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I got.
I gotta get at least one story or one joke in. So, as I kind of pat him on the head as he rests and regains his health. All very kind of quietly because I don't want to, disturb him trying to fall asleep. I'll say, Bakrog, do you know why dwarves are such good stone workers? Bakrog, did you hear me? Are you asleep? No.
He's like laying there, trying to sleep.
Do you know why dwarves are such good stone workers?
Why are they such good stone workers?
Because they never take anything for granted.
It's a very awkward short rest that you have. For whatever reason, actually feels very restful. Okay, so you guys healed. Are we heading back up the stairs?
Yes. I'm ready to go now. I basically just feel naked without an action surge charge.
That is totally understand. So as you come back up, you see the 4 different set of doors. There's the 2 up here, the 2 down here, and then where Strafaria is the secret panel that opened up. It has some stairs heading upward. Which if Strafaria is already there, she would the stairs. But, what would you all like to do as we rapidly wrap up this session?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm just like amped up from that fight and from my rest, so I literally just bust open these doors real quick, like the one I'm next to, walk over onto him, just like push it open real quick and look around, see if it's another boring room.
Okay,
Like,
so
just
the
head
one, I
peeking.
just want to make sure. This one here?
This boy.
Okay. You open the door and you see what looks like shelves, dusty shelves that have like folded sheets, blankets, some bars of soap. There is a cobweb covered broom that's leaning up against the far wall there as well. Let me just reveal this so you all can see.
Oh my god, I was so hoping it was connected to that other door up there.
Not lucky enough. Oh, sorry. Out of the room. or going in?
Yeah, no, I'm just looking at it. I'm just doing like a quick sweep before we head up. Basically, is my plan. None of this interests Bakrog. Bakrog will then make my way up here and
Which doors?
do the same to this door, the south-facing door.
You open the door and you see what looks like a bathroom. There's a large wooden tub with clawed feet. There's a small kettle resting up top, and a barrel spigot on the east wall, or sorry, the north wall. This is the way they have it set up.
Mm-hmm.
North east, technically, in this thing.
Oh, that's funny.
But do you go into the room at all?
No, also uninterested. Bust open the top doors. If other players want to check out what's in these rooms, that's all on them. But the Bakrog is like
Got it.
Powering through these rooms. Yeah,
powering through. Power checking
them out as well.
Yeah, kind of annoyed with his actions. I'll kind of come in after and get some sloppy seconds and kind of take a look around.
Of that room right there.
Yeah.
So,
You get attacked and killed by that cobweb-covered broom. All on you.
So I gotta do like investigation.
Investigation check.
Ooh, 15.
So as you're looking at the different like objects, paper, stuff like that, I hate to fucking say this, the broom starts to shake and actually like straightens up and goes right after you. Roll me initiative.
Told you, Elton. We're trying to wrap up the session.
Fuck.
You roll.
The wrong dice.
Oh, fair enough.
5.
I'm gonna roll real quick. 4. That is better than you. And the rest of you, the rest of you hear this for sure, and are like, "What the hell?" You hear like a bunch of like bouncing wooden like scuff mark sounds as the broom like starts to jump onto the floor essentially. So if you all want to rush over there, you absolutely can.
I have this dramatic music for the fight with the broom.
It's, you know what, the broom's gonna be able to shine too. If you're gonna go near it, then I feel like it should get some action as well. Plus,
Peeping in.
I like poke around the corner, but I'm like, Elton, what the hell are you doing?
broom has its own little little token, so it's gonna get its moment. Obviously, not as gnarly as the armor, but it's gonna happen. Oh, what the hell? So, first things first, let me just do this real quick because I don't like the look of that at all. There it is. Okay, so the broom itself, as it like bounces towards you, it's actually going to attack you twice. Try to smack you with the handle of it, and does a 18 hit?
Yep.
Okay. Again, does a 12 hit?
Literally, I was thinking to myself, he's gonna roll 12. He's gonna roll 12. It does not.
Oh,
Yeah,
it does.
Called it. It does not hit.
So you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as it like smacks you
I just
across
feel
your
that.
face, and then kind of like straightens up, ready to attack. That's going to end its turn. Anyone else getting into this action?
I think Strafaria did.
Where would you roll?
Yeah, I'm right here. I didn't roll anything yet. Here we go.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh, 25.
Okay. A little bit of rewinding as before that happens, Strafaria peeking over Eldrin's shoulder and sees this broom come alive. Ready's in action. Go ahead. What would you like to do?
I'm going to. How far away do I have to be for the crossbow?
At least 5 feet back away, so you're good.
Okay.
It's gonna have a little bit of cover, so the AC is slightly raised, but not much.
Okay, I'm going with the crossbow.
Go ahead, take a shot.
If you hit me again.
Wrong dice. Oh yeah, what die do I roll for my crossbow?
D20 to see if you hit. If you do hit,
It's okay. Oh, I got a natural 20.
oh damn!
Hey!
That's how you want to
End
do
this fight. End this fight.
Okay, so
I want Bakrog to not even fully be aware of what's going on when this fight ends.
Bakrog's gonna be just annoyed by all items in the other rooms, realizing what's going on. Is it a heavy or light crossbow, by the way? I forgot. Or just a crossbow?
It was a hand
It's
crossbow.
a hand crossbow.
That is a D6. So you got 6. Go ahead and roll again. Add your dexterity.
Five.
So, and that's with your dexterity as well.
Yeah.
11 points of damage as not quite enough to destroy this broom, but it is splintering. The bolt flies right past your ear, Eldrin, scaring you a little bit, and it doesn't quite splinter fully, but you see a large portion of the handle just crack open. It is not doing good at all. Anything else for you, Strafaria? Would you like to hide somehow and get a little bit of action next turn?
I'm gonna hide right here.
Like sealed or SWAT, like go, swing around and hide behind the wall. Go ahead and roll stealth, and then Eldrin, you're gonna be up next after that.
And so I still got hit by it, right?
Yeah,
basically
that happens, and then the broom hits you. Now it's your turn.
I'm gonna swing it with my rapier.
Okay, and then Strafaria, what'd you get?
25.
Yeah, you're fucking gone. And then rapier attack, Eldrin.
19.
Definitely hits. Damage on the sucker. Barely holding together. Fantasia brooms are shaking in their boots right now.
Fuck. 4.
Funny enough, how would you like to finish this broom? As it is not that. I honestly needed 2 points to die. So, how would you like to destroy this fucker that just smacked you?
I hate to say it, but I feel like the surprise of it coming to life, and then all of a sudden there's a crossbow bolt going past my ear, then I'm getting smacked by a broom. Like, I feel like he's not in a good place.
Okay.
So I feel like he's kind of turned his head away from the broom and just kind of blindly swiping at this thing.
And through sheer luck, lands a pretty decisive blow as you catch it right where the bolt opened it up, and you like wildly twisting your rapier, rip it in half, and the broom just splinters everywhere. This fucker is dead.
Yeah.
And as this happens, Bakrog is up north looking at this room over here, just kind of like, you guys say something?
What the hell are you guys up to over there? What's making all this noise?
I think, everyone want to say anything real quick?
I feel like Eldrin's gonna kind of strut a little bit out of the room and kind of throw the sword around and then put it back in the sheath.
Strafaria seeing this. Bakrog, I don't know if you would even see that.
That's fine. Bakrog will just assume that they're keeping more secrets from him.
Oh, it's an ongoing. I'm writing this down in the notes.
No.
That's how much this is going to be a staple, I think. As the distrust grows and the of each other and of objects in this house, we're going to end the session there and pick up next week on Neighborhood RPG. Thank you guys very much for a very interesting session. Role playing and action wise, I think that was really good. For everyone watching, we had people kind of coming in and out. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. I'm going to be at Comic-Con with Phil on Saturday. If you are going to Comic-Con and you're watching, I doubt we'll be able to see each other, but if you're running into each other, come say hi. I will be dressed as Eddie Munson. I'm sure there'll be thousands of Eddie Munsons there.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're going to get an Eddie Munson picture of some kind on Saturday. I'll try to get a hold of that.
Oh, they have to.
I'm going to try to reach out and see if I can get a picture with Zebex. She's going to be there.
Oh, is she going to be there? Nice.
Oh,
yeah, she definitely will be. If you just come up and are like, I love your cosplay on Twitter or whatever, she will instantly be the most stoked person ever about it. She's so funny.
She literally was doing a stream right before this where she was working on her
Nice.
So I'm super excited to hopefully
she's got like tokens that are pictures of her and her different cosplays as different magic tokens, as she almost always has them on her. So yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting experience for sure. It's been a long time. It's like 2007 San Diego Comic-Con. No, 2005 or 6. Yeah, I was living in Seattle at the time. Anyways, never mind. So with that, we unfortunately did not stream on Sunday. I've had a lot of, as you can tell from the beginning of the stream, a lot of computer issues with my fucking computer. So we did not stream on Sunday. We were going to do a pretty kick-ass GeoGuessr where Phil was able to actually take control of his own GeoGuessr, as he just watches me do it. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out my shit computer-wise. I may have to ask for the help of a Bacrog to maybe come take a look at it. But
Totally. Bacrog is not the person you want to ask for help for. He's just gonna smash it with some kind of hammer or something.
I'm gonna ask Bacrog.
No, man.
But I believe with that, we're gonna back over to here, away from the map. We're going to get out of here. Everyone watching, thank you for being here. Please be patient with yourself and others. The simple thing you can do to make this world a better and easier place to live in. And as always, definitely stay hydrated. Everyone, thank you for watching, and players, thank you for being here. See you next time.